Hello guys, welcome to Amazon TV. I hope you are okay. So guys, the government of Nigeria has offered a free flight for any Nigerian who want to return home. But the question is, will they take this offer or they will continue to stay in South Africa and blame South Africans of abusing them? Because each and every time South Africans are trying to fix their country, they will accuse them of unaliving them, of abusing them. As we always say, we don't have a problem with those who are having proper documents. So here is a free flight for those who are here illegally to go home peacefully without being deported. Is a free flight from the government of Nigeria. If you know you are illegally in South Africa, take this offer because you know tomorrow will be accusing South Africans of abusing you, of unaliving you. So take this offer and be free. There's no place like home, guys. And remember, if you allow this opportunity to pass you by, you may not get another opportunity to go home peacefully and freely like this. So I will advise anyone who knows that he is in South Africa illegally to take this offer. This offer is a free gift from your own government. They are showing you that they still care about you. You are always blaming your government that they don't care about you. Now your government is showing you that they still care about you. If you allow this offer to pass you by, don't blame South Africans, okay? You see how happy the residents of Joburg were to see Amabutho in their city. South African residents who are staying there in town in those flats, how happy they were to see South Africans fighting for them. To show Uti they are suffering there. There's no peace for them in those flats because of these illegal immigrants. You see the joy they are having now. To see Uti and we still have brothers and sisters out there who cares so much about us. South Africans are fighting for each other right now here in South Africa. Look at what happened to Mazwi in Vosloorus. South Africans stood up and fought for Mazwi ukuthi bambuyise. And they did because they saw ukuthi akusadlalwa njengamanje. There's no time to play anymore. So that is why I said it to our brothers and sisters, those who knows that they are illegally in South Africa. If you still have people who cares about you, who does not want any bad thing to happen to you, as South Africans are doing to their own fellow citizens here, take that opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. It might be the first and the last. Who knows? Asazi. Kodwa siyosho sithi besisho besinitshela.
Ngisho ngathi awoba nonke amaNigeria bathona WhatsApp. Ngenza kithi insizwa lezi ezimela abafana lapho. Noma ngabe baphethwe. Abafana nje. Sihlonipha na, insizwa. Asiqhubekeni siwahlonipha amaphoyisa. This is a direct message to all foreigners who think they can have a way with us. just go back to your country. That's the easiest way you can face. It is not xenophobic to fight for your country, but wait. It is not xenophobic to defend the youth. It is not xenophobic to gather together like this in mourning for our boy that is missing for 1 month. Asimazi ukuthi yiphi xenophobic, yini xenophobic uma ngabe sikhuluma ngalokho. Qhubekani weinsizwa nihloniphe amaphoyisa, kodwa ngiyanitshela sekuseduze phambili, ususeduze umhla ka-30 June lapha khona sizothatha khona isinqumo sokuthi ongahambile la eSouth Africa sizokwenza.
The Nigerian Citizens Association in South Africa says the government is offering a flight for the return of the citizens. President of the association, Frank Onyekelu, says several of them have been frustrated, closed their businesses, and are now willing to return home. This is not the first time South Africans are protesting against foreigners, including Nigerians. Previous experiences occurred in 2008, 2015, and 2019, leading to loss of lives and destruction of properties. Unemployment has been part of the problem, with many young South Africans accusing immigrants of taking over their jobs. The country has one of Nigeria's largest diaspora populations, with thousands of documented and undocumented immigrants. Nigeria, through its Diaspora Commission, has called on the South African government to take immediate steps towards addressing the attacks and guarantee safety of its nationals. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa says his government is acting. He says they are also addressing illegal migration and employment practices, urging citizens not to take the law in their hands, but always report their concerns to the enforcement authorities.
I want to correct this journalist. He said thousands of illegal and legal immigrants in South Africa. We have millions of illegal immigrants, maybe thousands of legally or hundreds of legally immigrants, but illegal ones are millions of them. So this video you saw of Uphakela Mthakathi warning foreigners to return uMazwi, it was before uMazwi was returned back to his family. After the march, they decided to return uMazwi because they heard ukuthi sithi if bengambuyisa uMazwi, the whole country will shut down their shops. And what I can advise my fellow South Africans, ukuthi wherever you are, if you know ukuthi in your area, your village or your township, back home, these tuck shops are there. Guys, shut it down, whether Mazwi is back or not. Shut those tuck shops down. Even if manje bekuthiwa bona bamazi uMazwi, they did not kidnap uMazwi. Vele bekufanele ukuthi shut it down because Mazwi is not the first and he will not be the last. So many South Africans disappeared. Some were unalived. So many shops of South Africans were burnt down by the same people. Why must we allow them to continue now? How many children did they unalive in this country? So, loko ukuthi no, if you return Mazwi, then you will continue. No, we cannot. Angithi khona manje we have proof yokuthi 2 Ethiopians, 2 Malawians, and 1 South African. I think that South African is that Zulu. They are runner lo okuthiwa uyena obelokhu busy push uMazwi, encouraging uMazwi ukuthi athengise i-tuck shop yakhe to these Ethiopians. And angazi ukuthi sengena kunotice yini guys ukuthi these Ethiopians are the most dangerous ones when it comes to this thing of ama-tuck shops. Ingane, all of these children, if you remember very well, ukuthi wonke ama-tuck shop bona lady go White City eSoweto nakwamanye ama-areas, those kids who were unalived, all those shops were Ethiopian shops. Those houses, media or amaphoyisa ahlezi ethola ama-kidnapped, a group of kidnapped Ethiopians, bevalelwe in those suburbs in Johannesburg especially. Each and every time ama-Ethiopians atholakala lapho ekidnashwe from Ethiopia by other Ethiopians. Remember where there was a exchange of fire with police, ama-illegal foreigner atholakala ukuthi ayegcwele ibhaki emhlophe. I think it was last year, mid last year, if I'm not mistaken. Those guys ababe exchanger iy'nhlamvu kudutshulwana namaphoyisa, those people were Ethiopians. These people are very dangerous more than all these other tuck shop owners aba-owner ama-tuck shop eSouth Africa. And uRamaphosa uthanda bona kakhulu ukudlula bonke. Angazi ukuthi ingoba bona benza kakhulu. Okay, let's wait and see ke sibone ukuthi ama-giants azoyithatha yini le offer, or they will choose to continue to stay in a xenophobic country, a country that is unaliving them. Let's wait and see. If they don't take this offer, the whole world must know ukuthi they are lying if they say South Africa is not a safe country. Look at them. They have children all over the country. They are giving birth each and every day. Their kids are going to our schools, but they are calling this country a dangerous country. How can you allow your children to stay in a country that is not safe, to stay in a xenophobic country, to stay in a country where you as a father or as a mother of that child, you're not feeling safe because these people are unaliving you each and every day? You see the contradiction. If you tell them, go back to your countries, they don't want. They will say, we are not going anywhere. How can you stay in a country that is unaliving you? How safe are your children if they are going to school every morning, coming back in the afternoon? How safe are they? These tuck shops are all over the country. All of them are exposed. The main road, everywhere you find these shops of Ethiopians and Somalians, most of them vele baba kuma main road. There are no fence, there's nothing there. But they are claiming ukuthi South Africa is not a safe country. If ngempela South Africa i-country engekho safe, why singawashisi lama shop? Khosa ayihlalele nje emgwaqeni and siyazi ukuthi balala khona. They are sleeping in there. Why singawashisi nabo phakathi? If usi dangerous ngale ndlela okushiwo ngayo, or if besi wicked ngale ndlela okushiwo ngayo. You see? Anyways, guys, let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, to like and share the video. Love you guys. Bye.